What's up, guys? Lynn Ray here. Today is August 18, 2021. Just got off of work, went to REI, picked up a pair of shoes that were on sale. Super nice. The shoes that I was looking for happened to fit, and they were a clearance item because they don't make them anymore. So I got lucky there. But right now I'm waiting on my food to finish eating here at the pupusa place. So today I'm getting some El Salvadorian food, some pupusas, just bean and cheese. So something pretty not too heavy, and I'm super excited. I actually love this place here. So this week so far I've done, let's see, 7, 10, 13, 14 miles this week. So starting on Sunday, I did 1 mile, then 3 mile, 7 miles, and then 3 miles. This morning I did the last 3 miles. And so it's going well. So one of the things I want to talk about is a method, or two things that I'm starting to incorporate into my training. I briefly mentioned this in my last video. And the first thing is I'm going to start using the MAF method. So for those that don't know, I mean, just a very 30,000 foot description. Essentially, you are exercising at a very low heart rate. So it's the number 180 minus your age. So if you are 40 years old, that will be 140. So you would exercise at 140 beats or below. So you want to try and be as close to that 140 as possible. And if you are 30 years old, you want to do 150 beats or below. Trying to be as close to that 150 as possible. So 180 minus your age. So I have actually started doing that last week, and I've been doing it all this week so far as well. At the moment, I don't feel like I am as tired or as sore as I was in prior weeks. So I think that's, and according to the things that I've been reading, that is actually, part of the whole thing. So you're building up your aerobic capacity, but not burning your legs out at the same time. Now it's a lot more complicated than that. But that's just a 30,000 foot view description of it. So that's number one. So I started doing that this week, officially this week, and it's going well so far. I'm actually enjoying it right now. The second thing that I'm going to start incorporating into my training, which I did actually start on Sunday as well, is barefoot running and minimalist running. Now, a few years ago, back when the whole, the barefoot running thing, the Tarahumara Native Americans, the Tarahumara Indians down in the Copper Canyons of Mexico, when that whole thing was happening back in, I guess, 2009, 2010, people were just hearing about them. I actually jumped on that bandwagon back then. I was wearing Vibrant 5 fingers. I didn't do a lot of barefoot running. I did attempt it a few times, but during that period in time, during that particular season, we had lots of goat heads. They're just these little thorns on the ground. And so I would just constantly step on these thorns. And so I didn't do a lot of barefoot running, but I did attempt it quite a few times. It was just too painful, stepping on thorns every other step. But I did do the Vibrant 5 finger thing for quite a while. I actually owned about 3 pairs of 5 fingers. And then I ended up tearing my ACL playing basketball, and that kind of stopped all of my running. During that time, I was actually training. One of my first races I wanted to do was the Wasatch 100, and I didn't get to do that because I tore my knee up, and I honestly haven't run since. And so I was on that bandwagon many years ago, back in like I said, 2010, and I felt like it was a good thing. I felt like it was beneficial, and it was something that I could continue to do. So I started barefoot running at one of the local fields here on Sunday, And I think I'm gonna incorporate that into my running probably two days out of the week, up until my ankles, my feet are strong enough to withstand doing it on multiple occasions. Another thing, actually, I'll just go ahead and pull them out here. So, what is this guy doing? So, I went and purchased these shoes. These shoes were on sale. These are the Merrell. They're called the Bear Access XRT. These are minimalist shoes. They do have some cushion, which I'm not, too fond of, but they are zero drop, very minimal cushion, and I'm super excited to wear those. I'll probably wear those. First time I'll probably wear those will probably be this Saturday. I have a 10-mile run, so I'll bring those shoes, and I'll also bring my topos as well, just in case these shoes don't really work well for the first run. Obviously they're not broken in. So yeah, so I've also ordered a pair of Zero Genesis Huaraches. Basically they're sandals. It's essentially just a piece of leather and string. So it's not a shoe. It's essentially just a sandal. Very, very minimal. Literally, I think it's about 4 millimeters. 4 millimeters of leather, like almost nothing, with some string, 550 cord, I believe it is. And yeah, I purchased some of those, and I'll try and incorporate some of those into my running, and hopefully it goes well, right? I'm gonna take it slow. I understand that you can't just go from wearing shoes for so many years and then go out and run 7, 8, 10 miles barefoot. It's just not gonna work. Definitely a recipe for some type of injury. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Those are the two big things that I'm incorporating into my training, and I'm feeling good right now. Actually, let me take that back. I've got a little knee pain in my left knee, and maybe that's because I've slowed down my running quite a bit, and so I just haven't quite adapted to that slower running style. So a little pain in my right knee, which is unusual. Usually the pain is in my left knee, but it's nothing I'm really concerned about. I felt this type of pain before. It's usually gone in a day or two. What else? That's pretty much it. Tomorrow is a quote unquote rest day. I will run 1 mile tomorrow. On my rest days, I always run 1 mile, and I also work out, so hit the gym. So I'll probably hit the gym this evening and do legs, and then tomorrow I'll do upper body, and that'll give my legs, at least a day to rest before my run on Friday morning, which is 7 miles. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This week is going well. I'm super excited to eat these pupusas in a minute. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.